Hi friends. Gosh, this phone thing. For some reason, it makes me put my phone different than always. So I'm all messed up when I first start. But hello, and welcome. And I my name's Tammy Neff. I should say that first. And you're on my page called Tammy Loves. And it's just a place where I like to bring you things that I like. I love to, things that I love. And we can all share things together. I have a lot of people that comment or message me later with a question or a comment or whatever. And it's just a fun way to share things with people. And so I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have this platform. And because of all of that, I have had a few of you reach out. I posted a picture of my eggs here in my little box, and I had a few people ask. I also posted a picture of this, and I had a few people curious. One lady went back. She said, I went back through all of your videos and I found the eggs and I love it. So that was sweet, but I thought that was super sweet. So I thought I would go ahead and do a few more. I have so many, I don't really need any more, but you know, it's Easter time, so I thought I would do it anyway. And I had come up with a new idea. So I'm going to do it a little bit later in the day. I don't want to do too much. So I thought I would come on. Hi, Barbie from Florence, Alabama. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Carolyn. Cold and rainy. We have a little snow here, actually. I would show you, but I don't think you can see out my window. You can see my grill. No, you can't really see, but it's just starting to snow. And the ironic thing was my husband's like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. He's all antsy because everybody's stuck in, you know. And so he decided to go take the snow plow off of the tractor because we haven't needed it. And so I look out the window and he's out there working on it and it's snowing. It's just funny because we really haven't had it much snow. I don't think he's had it out at all this year. So anyway, he decided to not do that. But anyway, here we are. Let's make some eggs. So last night I tapped on some eggs, made the hole in the, see, oh, my lighting is really bad. Shoot. There, tapped the hole. Those were kind of big. And then I kind of got, I don't know, I think smart. And instead of doing it, well, let me tell you the issue of this. So typically you tap the top and the bottom, and then you blow it out, and then you let it sit and kind of drain a little bit. So, but the problem is I don't like seeing the hole when I'm when I'm laying them all out. I always try to like tuck them to where you don't see the holes. So I did 2 holes like on one side like that. And it worked great on most of them. Now this one here is still draining. The problem, I think it was a great idea, but the problem of it is that, let's see, can you see? Yeah, see that? So I kind of went just a little bit up and a little bit down, but the problem is if you don't get it to drain just right, they're still draining the next day. Because I did them last night and I left them in the dish drainer to dry overnight. And so I have still a little bit of gunk coming out of this one, but all the rest of them seem to be fine. So just a thought I'd throw out at you guys. Hi, Vicki. Hello. Thanks for watching from Ohio. I'm from Ohio too. There's Debbie from Texas. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Thank you for saying hello. It's so nice of you. So let's get started. I don't want to drag this out too long, but so let me show you up close some that I've done. Now, and these eggs, I didn't realize this, but I guess last year I found these eggs and I don't know what they are, but they feel like real eggs. I can't tell you, I found them at a craft store probably, but there's no hole in the top or bottom. They're fake. I thought they were real eggs. They feel like real. They feel like they could break in a minute if you just drop them. So be watchful for those. And after I realized it, I do remember they came in a brown cardboard egg carton, no top on it. They were just sitting there in this brown egg carton. And I think there were 6 in a pack. Obviously I've got 1, 2, 3. I probably got 2 or 3 packs here. But I love them. So if you guys can find them, grab them. Hey, Vicki, thanks for sprinkling. Almost said it. I appreciate that. So anyway, keep your eyes peeled for those though. And then that way you don't have to mess with all these holes and the dripping and the blowing your skunk out and all that. It's just better. But I haven't seen them this year, but I haven't been out doing a whole lot of shopping. So paint your eggs whatever colors you want, okay? Just paint them. Like this one I painted purple. This one I painted blue. This one I painted yellow. This one is a turquoise color. I'm working on a pink one that I just now painted. Oh, my lights are terrible. I came out here so the light would be good. And then a peach, like an orangish colored one. So I've got a couple painted ahead, and then I'm really liking, though, the plain white ones. I have 3 that are just plain white. I really like those this year, and I only have 3. So, oh no, here's a 4th one. Here's an orange. So I've done one in each of my little colors. So there's a pink one, a yellow one, an orange, and a blue. So I left 2 of them just white to do with you guys, and then I have 2 here that I went ahead and did so I can show you the marker part, because I hate waiting on everything to dry. That's my thing. I hate the drying and using the dryer, but I have it here just in case. So I also wanted to show you, though, I have a customer, I sell real estate on the side, and I met her to list her house, and she brought me goose eggs last year, and look how big. So let me show you, I'll show you a yellow with the yellow. Look how big a goose egg is. The shell is much harder, so let me hear the difference. So it's much thicker, so it was harder to break through, and there was so much to blow out. Oh, it was a lot, and it was a lot on my brain to blow. All of that was a lot. So, but if you have any sort of market or anything that you can go to and get some goose eggs, I treasure the goose eggs probably the most of any, and bless her heart for thinking of me. She follows me on Facebook is how she found me. And then here's a green on green. So, and I'm going to show you how to do the marker part. Really, you guys know how to paint eggs, so I wasn't and I see one had, I've been cleaning up, here it is. I've been cleaning up a couple of them where stuff has come out still, and I didn't see it last year, but I'm seeing it now. And this one has a lot, so I think I'll just do that late. Well, I mean, you can see you get a little cruddy spot. So since I have all of these colors out, I thought I would try and just clean these few up. And it works fine, but I wash off some of the paint, so I've just been going back and touching them up here while I've been messing around. I just never really even noticed them in my decor until I set them over here. So anyway, I'll just put this one over on the plate and work on it later. So first thing you want is pick your colors. Let's see. So I'm going to do this turquoise one. I have a turquoise that I haven't done any eggs in yet. And it's a really bright, vibrant, all of my paints, you can use any paints, you guys. You don't have to be worried about what kind of paint you're using. I'm using our Country Chic chalk-based paints, but I've used craft paints. It doesn't matter. Any paint, doesn't matter. And then, okay, I'm gonna move your comments aside just for a little bit so I can see what you guys are seeing. And if the comments are in the way from how your phone is, just slide it to the right, I believe is how it works on mine. And the comments will go away and then you can see. So I just loaded up a brush with whatever color you want. And look, you're just gonna make 5. And I know, trust me, I'm not an artist, so I know you're guys like, oh, I can't do that. It's very simple. Okay, some are pointy. Oh, my light. Oh, it might be better if I hold it back a little bit instead of up close. Okay, so some are pointy, some aren't pointy. It doesn't really matter. And by the time you do the marker will push this color back, and it really won't matter what you do or what it looks like. So that's kind of a medium one. I'm gonna do a couple of small ones here. I think I'll do, oh, I'm getting too many petals on that, but I just filled it in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals on that little one. And then I think I'll do another little one over here. I think usually on the small ones, I only do 4, but obviously there you go. You can see that it doesn't matter. And so I'm just tapping with the brush. I mean, it's just so, I think the shape of the brush is important. I think that's what's helping me. but I've got all different sizes here. It doesn't, let's see, I'm using even this long skinny one. I think that the idea, there you go. I think that the idea is just that it's pointy. It's not a angled brush. It's not a flat brush. You know, they're pointy brushes. And I think that's the trick. That's all you need is a pointy brush. Any paint will work. Okay, and then for the leaf, you're just gonna kind of, where can you see me the best? You're just gonna make like a leaf shape. I'm just going fatter at the bottom and pull. And as I pull, I'm lifting my brush up and I'm just putting a little tiny leaf on there. So this looks kind of plain over here. So I'm going fat and pull. And if you don't like it, keep playing with it till you get it. Did I do, yeah, here, no, 1, 2. Oh, I must have only done 3 flowers. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. So then, just to give them a little dimension, you do not have to do this. This can be done. Okay, you're done, if you want to be. Whoops, oh, poop, I just got my white brush in the green. Okay, didn't mean to do that. So let me find another brush. Here, I got a pile of them. Here's, that's kind of big, but it'll be fine. All right, so I have a white, and I'm just gonna put a little dot in the middle of each. Okay, right on top of the wet paint, wet on wet on wet. And then I think I'm gonna drag just a mark of the white in the green leaves, just a little mark. And then I have, where's my dark green? Okay, I'll just use that white one that I got into the dark green. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of dark green and just maybe go on the edge. Let's see, how can you see that? Oh, where's my other leaf? There it is. Just put a little marks of different colors in there, just to make a little different color. And honestly, like, you could take the white, let me get my brush pointy again. So I'm losing the point a little, well, no, I've kind of got it there. You can do some little marks in your flower. You don't have to do every petal, you can. I just did. Let me look for a dry spot to spin. Okay, put a little mark in every one. Let's see how, ooh. Hang on a minute. Okay. And then I was gonna, I need some more white. So the blue's coming off because the blue's wet. So let's put a little bit more marks here in the blues. I'm just making sure you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, so I just put some, almost like a sunshine is all, just some marks in there. It doesn't matter. And then I'll lay this one aside to dry. How am I gonna do that? Oh, I hate to use the hair dryer, but I know they're gonna, let me just dry it a half a second here. Just a little bit. I'm sorry, I hate this part. I hate this part for you guys. Okay, I made it really fast. So I'm gonna put that in there to dry a little bit. And then let's do another. Make sure this one's all dry and clean. All right, so we have that turquoise is really pretty on the white and pink. So let's do an orange. I don't have an orange one yet. So okay, I'm using my pink brush. That's all right. All right, so again, I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna get that 5th one in there. I'm gonna go back and fix whatever ones need fixed. So there you go. All right. This is a peachy color. Okay. You know, I found this back in the day. We did not have Pinterest and all the things. And I have a clip file of old magazine things. And I found this idea in one of those old magazine clippings that I had saved. Oh, no, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. So let's see if we can fix it. It looks like a starfish to me. Still don't like it. Oh, well, that's better. Oh, there. There, that's better. Okay. I wasn't crazy for that one. So what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna wait to do my white in a minute. I want to get the green on. So let's do a leaf. So, but anyway, that was where I found this idea, was in a magazine. So it wasn't on Pinterest. It may be now, I don't know. But it was in a magazine in my clip file. So did you, oh, my lighting. You guys, I'm sorry you guys are even sticking with me for this. Let's see. You just don't know it's gonna be like that until you're on. Okay, so now I'm just drawing on some leaves. Okay, and then again, I'm gonna go back with my dark green. We'll put a blob and a blob and a blob. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the white, but I'm gonna put a center in my flower. Maybe a couple of little marks in this one. Put a couple marks, put a center, put a mark in the leaf, put a mark in that leaf, I need more. And then put a little blob in that center with a couple of marks. Okay, oh, and that leaf. All right, so there you go. That one's ready to go. Okay, it's not ready to draw on, but now this one is, I painted a color, it's pink. Can you see the difference? It's pink, all right? Well, that's got some stuff coming out of it still. Let's see, probably water. I did rinse them, it was probably water. So this one was one that I had done, actually I think my daughter Abby did this one like years and years ago. I'm not even sure, but it just doesn't go with any of the other ones, so I'm going to paint over it. So I painted it pink. We sponged, we did a bunch of sponging projects, and I think that's what that was. So, you got milk? Oh my goodness, my husband just went and got some gas.
Yeah, but there's already milk.
And he got some milk.
Got chocolate toilet
Awesome.
paper.
You got chocolate toilet paper, you did not. My mom, we were talking.
Roll it out of the bathroom.
Yeah, well, you did not. We were talking about toilet paper. My mom tells us she counted her rolls, how many rolls she has. I go, oh mom, you're funny. She thinks she's good. She thinks she's good. This is so, it seems silly. Hopefully it is silly. Hopefully it turns out that it's all just silly. Hopefully that's how it goes. That's all we can pray for, right? Is that this is just being extra precautious and everything will be fine. All right, so then I have, let me put the, oh, I just got my finger in the paint. Let me put the comments back over here while I'm talking just to see if anybody's saying anything. Nope, nobody's saying anything. So, okay, just checking. And if you do and I miss it, you guys, I promise you I will answer you as soon as this is over. I always sit down and go through the comments and say hi to everybody that I might have missed and all that. So I will answer any questions, or if you have an idea or something to add to this, feel free to tell me about it. It would be awesome. Whoops, I used white on this one. I can't use white again. Well, I can in the leaves. So let's put just a dot there, and a dot there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of dark green in here. You guys, again, you do not have to do all these layers of colors. It just kind of makes it look a little, maybe a little more hand painted, I guess. All right, let's just put some yellow in the middle here. Okay, and then this one's ready. Dry it a little bit here, just a little bit, so when I put it in the carton, it doesn't scuff. A little bit. Okay. Yeah, see, I had some drain out. I hate that you guys are seeing that. We'll turn it that way. That's yucky. Okay. Now, oh, I have one more. I might as well do it while we're going. We're going to be cooped up for a while. You might as well watch me paint another egg, right? So this one I did myself a long time ago, and I painted it this peachy color, and I put polka dots on it. So there's a little texture to this one, which I may not like. I may have to throw it out, but I thought, well, I'll repaint it and try it. I never liked the polka dots. They didn't do as well as I had hoped. So I never really loved this egg. So we'll see if we can save it. Okay. again, we're just blobbing this on here, however, and then I need to make this a little bit bigger. I don't like them so pointy. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping my husband home. He's antsy and wants to go visit people, and he's like, let's go here, let's go there. Last night he wanted to go get pizza. I'm like, just turn on Netflix and curl up and get cozy. You guys having trouble keeping your husbands home? It's like there's a big snowstorm or something, and you're not supposed to. Ooh, that leaf is way too big for that flower. Like you're not supposed to be out on the roads, you know. But there wasn't any snow. It's the weirdest thing. I almost can't even believe it's happening. I just smeared that one a good bit. Let's see here if I can fix that. Still have the peach color out, so we'll just paint over that white smear and we should be good. And then all I was trying to do was get a leaf in here. Okay, and then I have a mess here. And then I have a really cute idea, you guys, for another egg thing. So I saved 3. I'll come back on later. I'm gonna clean this mess up first and kind of have a game plan before I come back. But I'll come back a little bit later and do another. Let's put the orange in the, oh, see. What do I want to put? Oh, maybe I'll put that turquoise. That's such a fun color. Oh, not with the, well, it might be okay with the orange. Yeah. All right. It's Easter, right? All the colors go together. So there's that one. Do I want to add a couple of, no, I don't think I'm going to add any marks on this one. And then that's all that I was going to paint. So hopefully you guys get the idea. You can see how easy it is. I think that, oh, this is for my next project. I think that the trick is to have a nice fat pointy brush. Doesn't have to be fat so much as pointy, but you don't want like a liner brush. I mean, you could do it with this size too, like let's see, like a brush like that. That's pretty decent size. You don't want a real skinny liner brush, but I think the brush is the secret. Okay, so I see I've lost some people already, and that's too bad because I didn't get to show you the best part. So this part was just probably even silly to come on here and do, and I'm still wet, so I'm probably not going to be able to do them all, but I know for sure I can do these 2 that I did ahead of time without you guys on here. So now all you do is take a Sharpie marker, and what we're going to do is pop these flowers, and you're not going to outline the whole entire flower. You're just going to outline some places like that. See how that just pops? Then you're going to do the same thing with the leaf. We're going to pop this leaf. Just putting some hash marks in there. That's all. Then we're going to outline, not totally outline, just hit some spots on this flower on the outside of it. Then we're going to go around on the inside, and then we're going to make a few marks like that. Okay, and then there's your flower. That is how easy this is, you guys. I'm going to make a couple marks on the leaves. Whoops, I missed that one, but that's all right. You'll never see it. Got it turned here more for you guys to be able to see. And then all I'm doing, seriously, is just, oh, I can't see. I'm doing terrible. I can't see very well. Okay, and then there's your egg all done. So that part, now let me show you the difference. Like how much difference that makes. See that you can totally see the difference. Look at that. Okay, so that one is done. I don't like that one big mark I made, but okay, I'll try this again. So I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see. make a couple marks along the leaf edge, maybe one up the middle. Few marks in the actual flower. There is the leaf. And this is where I say if you kind of messed up and you don't love a flower, it doesn't really matter, because your eye goes even when we're doing faux finish painting, each layer, the top layer always pushes the last one that you did back. So like when this egg was just painted pink, and then when I added the flowers, your eye went to the flowers. Now, I think it's gonna be too wet for me to do this, but I would love to be able to show you on a painted one. But when you do the Sharpie marks here, then that's gonna make, yeah, it's too wet. And my Sharpie's getting all cruddy from paint. Yeah, it's too wet. But hopefully you can see that it's gonna make your, it's too wet. Let's see, is this one? It's kind of wet too. Yeah, I can't do much because it's too wet. You can see that. It's really important to let it dry. Then your marker, you can't really use a Sharpie marker on wet paint. You can just imagine. But so then see how your eye now goes to the black parts? Like that's what's popping, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys. So here's another one. This one looks pretty dry. We just painted this one together. So we'll do these little marks. And yes, if you guys, I should have brought my little sign that I made, but if you wouldn't mind sprinkling, maybe some of your friends are wanting to do some eggs that they can keep. Even your hard-boiled eggs, you guys could do this. Hard boil them, and instead of dipping them and all that, you could do this just for your, oops, I had some paint on me. You could do this just for the Easter baskets. I did that last year, but these, because I was able to blow all the guts out, all the yolk and all that, I'll be able to use these from year to year. I save my egg cartons. There's 2 of them, and I put all of my little eggs back in the carton in the box I marked it for spring, and I get my eggs out every year. So these will just go in with all my other eggs. And there you go. That one's all done. That's a good one. Okay, I do like that little trick about putting the holes in the back though. Let's see, is this one? No, it's still a little bit wet, but we might be able to get it out here. I just think that marker trick is a really good one. And it really does hide, you know, if there's anything that you don't love. You can go outside of here I'm going outside of my, instead of being right on the paint there, I went outside on that flower. Cute, looks fine. And that's how you do it. I'll just add these to my other little pile, or if you're lucky enough to get one of Grandma's poached egg stands, you know, one of the white poached egg stands, how cute would that be to just set in there to display? I don't have one, but I would love that. So what do I have? I have this one still, and that pink one's still wet, and this is too wet. So anyway, you guys get the idea. That's all I had for you for this. I've got some things here. I've got some feathers and some moss and some ivy and some flowers, and I'll come back on a little bit later today and we'll do up I left 3, so I'm going to do 3 eggs in a different way, totally different. And so you guys can jump on and catch that, or catch the replay later, or whatever. It would be great. And I thank you for joining me, and I hope to see your eggs. So when you guys do this, if you give it a try, send me a picture or post it on my page. I'd love to see that. Sometimes the things that we come up with, you guys actually do, you know? It's fun to watch people when there's nothing else to do, but it's fun to see that they actually do them. So that's kind of cool. So have a great day. I appreciate you watching. Bye.